Okay, let's take a look at just creating a simple simulation of, let's say, a multiple choice test. So we're just going to look at a situation with 6 questions, and let's say we have 5 options, so like A, B, C, D, E. So how we can create a little simulation of, let's say a student is just randomly guessing, so they have no inkling of what the answer is. What we can do is, first of all, we want to just randomize the student's choices. So in Google Sheets, and there's a similar function in Excel as well, is this rand between. And now we just need to put in 2 numbers, so 2 integers. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 to 5. And essentially the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would represent A, B, C, D, E. Basically, they have 5 options to make, and it will randomly choose one. And then what we can do is we can just copy this over using the filling tool. And we're just making a 6 question test here. And so there we quickly have 6 answers randomly chosen. Okay, now let's score this particular student. So we want to score the student. So how are we going to do that? What we can do is, in this theoretical situation, we can just say that the correct answer is always number 1, because it's just like random numbers it's pulling out. So we'll just say the correct answer is 1. So how are we going to score that? What we can do is we can basically tell it to count, and we'll tell it to count if, and this is a function in Excel as well. So we want to count all of the questions. So we'll scroll across, and we just want to count if they got answer 1. And you'll see each time I'm doing anything new to the spreadsheet, it's automatically doing a new set of random numbers, so that'll keep operating each time. Okay, and there we have it. We have 1 student. We saw they got question 4 correct, and that adds up correctly. But what if we want to do a whole bunch of students? Doing 1 student's not that much. What we can do is we can simply copy all of this using the filling function. And this will basically copy all of your formulas you've done. And you can go down. Let's try 20. And you can see right there, it, even for the student, automatically puts the number up. And you can see you get a whole variety of scores. And so let's just do that. I don't know, let's do about 50 student. So there you've simulated 50 students randomly guessing on a test and seeing what their scores are. And here are their scores. And then you could do all sorts of different calculations with the score. So you could use the spreadsheet to calculate things like the mean, the median, the mode, all those regular statistical measures that we've been doing. And yeah, this is just a small example, but you could add on more questions. You could also change the number of selections for the questions. So maybe some of them are multiple choice out of 5, but maybe the other ones are less than 5. Maybe it's like true and false. So you can change that, and that will affect how the simulation runs then. But that's just a quick look at creating this simulation.